The item I've chosen this month is what we refer to here at the Delaware Historical Society as the Beaver map. It's known as the Beaver map because of a detailed inset in the map of a group of Canadian beavers building a dam. It was first published by Mall in 1715, and it's one of the earliest known maps of the British holdings on the continent that we have. This is a piece we really like sharing with the public. It's visually interesting. There's a lot of really rich detail in the insets. And if you look closely, you'll see Delaware at the time was part of Pennsylvania still. So it's very, very tiny, but you can see the 3 lower counties labeled as well as the Delaware Bay on there. And it's just, again, visually interesting. There's a lot of things being said without a lot of text. Maps are very visual, and a lot of times people have difficulty reading them because there's not a lot of words. But if you look really closely, you could spend, easily an hour just looking at this map, sort of picking out different pieces of history, different little tidbits about what's going on in the world in 1715. The most interesting thing I think about it is it was published just 2 years after the Treaty of Utrecht passed. And so what that did was it ceded a lot of land from France to Britain. So this is only 2 years after this treaty goes through. So all of the boundaries here that are represented are relatively recent. And if it had been published just a couple years before, the map would have looked totally different. And I think that's fascinating, how quickly things were changing at that time in the world. Sort of just a good piece in our map collection that kind of reminds people that history isn't just written documents, that sometimes it takes a little bit of focus and a little bit of analyzing to kind of piece out what the map is actually telling you. And I love that. It's sort of a visual skill that people can learn.